Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Binding of Isaac. So, I guess Rebirth, not just Binding of Isaac. We're playing as Cain today. Cain does extra damage, and has less health, and I believe has, like, the lucky foot attached to him. Could be wrong about that, but I think that's how it works. And that means gambling is going to be really effective with us. It also means, Anarchist Cookbook? That's not what I want. I'm really hoping I get, well... Not really hoping. Eventually, I'll get the D6 on Isaac, and then we'll be able to do some, like, rando runs, which is going to be kind of fun. But for now, going shopping would be pointless. There's, like, a very minuscule chance we're going to get greed, but I find it highly unlikely. Let's just bust our way through these guys. Luckily, they don't even seem to be the shooting type, so that gives us a huge boost. I do have to say, it's really nice playing Binding of Isaac, where I'm not limited... to close range. I do miss the sheer damage that Azazel puts out, and the flying, but at the same time, probably playing in a more regular sense is going to be better for me in the long run. So I'm just going to loop him around these couple of rocks, see if I can get him stuck, because the thing is, I don't want to get cornered. So I guess looping around the rocks is going to be a bad thing more than anything. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I was really surprised. I think I killed Gemini on the previous run. Unfortunately, getting all of my runs confused because of, you know, those quote-unquote lost episodes. And so I'm trying to remember if I had killed the little Gemini then or not. Oh, well, it doesn't matter that much, but killing little Gemini is more of a pain in the ass than killing big one. So I'm just gonna aim for the center of mass effectively. Actually, if you can take them both down semi-evenly, that ends up being better as well, just because he's at his weakest when he's like this, or at least he's easier to deal with. Sort of? Hard to tell. Either way, I think killing Little Gemini makes the entire boss fight easier, but considering I got a fair amount of hits on Little Gemini before this happened... Ooh, Jesus juice. Damage and range up. So here's the question, do we go for the extra rooms? I'm going to do it because this floor doesn't matter and they're a pair of hearts. So taking some amount of damage is not going to put us in a particularly sticky situation. Or it could just insult us to our faces. That works too. Alright, so... let's go down. We don't have any spirit hearts, so I'm going to have to play pretty perfectly here. Which is, of course, bad. Chances of the Wanderbot playing perfectly? Good luck. At the very least, we got the keys. So, key means we can go into the item room, which we need. Nice passive boost would be nice, because we do have the Anarchist... Oh man, I could have used the Anarchist Cookbook on the previous floor. Oh well, we get the Hermit. Nothing. What the heck is that thing? I don't recognize it. Whatever. Little Haunt. So, I guess it's some kind of orbital. That has interesting implications, and there's a little... Okay, so it looks like he has some interesting effects. I do have to dig the fact that I actually have ranged attacks now. That makes me happy. I guess if I really wanted to, I could probably try and kill this guy on the other side to bust up that rock, but that seems unnecessary to me. Okay, well, let's just pop through things. Flies take 1 damage at a time. Temperance. Well, Temperance is interesting. Because the thing is, I don't want to use Temperance, but it does give us a blood bank, which I could potentially use. Alright, well, let's... Fight Mothra. Oh, that's good. So I'm not sure what the little Fear Him guy does. I think he just latches on... So, essentially, he's like the bird. He's the dead bird. Except for he's constant. Fascinating. And you just have to get him closer. Instead of... Oh, he also has a fearing effect. That's what enemies being purple means. I wondered about that. Because there's also, like, Fear Shot and some other things. So it probably just makes it so they stay away from you. Which I could totally appreciate. Oh well, Monstro is mad easy. And we get a Spirit Heart. But... what's this? Stem cells, HP up. It's just 1. Oh, and we're up against Krampus. Well, I'm glad I waited on picking up the Spirit Heart. I'm learning my lessons. Yep. Because I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not like I'm precluded from the deal with the devil room by being in here. I'm just hoping he gives us the lump of coal instead of Krampus's head. Yeah, there we go. So, I mean, Krampus's head isn't the worst item in the world, but it ain't great. And I'd rather go with lump of coal, which gives us extra damage, which is nice. Okay, so now we've got temperance, 3 hearts, anarchist cookbook. Not nearly as effective as I was hoping. Okay, I don't remember what the hermit does. Oh, teleports us here. Well, I don't know what the key does, but I'm gonna go with the spirit heart. Should have waited on that. Damn it. Oh well, too late. Actually, yeah, whatever. At the very least, we're going down onto the next floor with 2 damage boosts, range boost. I think we're a little bit faster, 3 hearts and 2 spirit hearts. So, whatever happens, we should... I mean, assuming I don't, like, royally screw everything up, we should have a decent time of getting to the boss, killing the boss, and getting the deal with the devil. Because I really shouldn't rely on the deal with the devil too much for a power boost. Eventually, I'd like to actually get to the point where I could... What the shit was that? Get to the point where I could beat the game without needing a deal with the devil at all. That would be nice, just because the reliance on random power boost is a bit on the scary side of things. Okay, so... Whoops. What is this thing? ANEMIC. Toxic blood. Weird. Huh. Just... Oh, I see. Bleeding. I was wondering about that. And apparently we're fighting Pride. He got a bit of a power boost. Okay, watch out for that. And 2 diamonds. I think that doubles our cash reserves. I'm going to hold on to that. Because temperance just gives us... Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what I can get. Because I can use temperance. Oh, right, we're not playing as Azazel's, so I don't actually have to worry about, like, charging my shots here. Ooh, hello. So we're generally in a decent position here. I've wasted things a little bit. But we do fairly high amounts of damage, which is exactly what we need. Actually, if I could get the rock along the way, that would be amazing. Either that or, like, the lucky mushroom. Oh, wow. Well, there goes that extra spirit heart. Now, we've got pills, but pills are usually pretty good for us. Bombs are key. Works for me. Pills are usually pretty good for Kane. Like, I don't think he can get bad effects. But it doesn't always mean a good one. Usually it's like meh, if anything. Okay, we got the boss. Let's do it. Headless Horseman. Really? And, okay, so the problem with Headless Horseman is I believe that's going to... Well, question with the Headless Horseman. I don't actually know if the Headless Horseman is considered to be one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse or not. Except for, I don't think he gives us the cube of meat. I think he gives us other stuff. Well, we've taken out the head, so now the horse charges. Maybe? No. Horse just behaves normally. Well, he's feared, and thought so. We get the pony. So, thing with the pony, it's not great, but I'll use it. I don't even know what this thing is. Guppy's Collar. Eternal life? That concerns me. I don't know what that does. Oh well. So, I can't crush rocks, but now I can fly, so I'll be keeping the horse. Now, is there anything else we want? Oh, right. We're going to be not risky here, but we're going to come back. I'm going to get here, come here, use temperance, because we want to make as much cash as possible. Don't kill yourself, Wander. That would be dumb. Actually, I don't think it will kill me. I think it will just do other stuff. Okay, grab the 2 of diamonds. So, let's see what other health I can get. Because worst comes to worst as part of all of this. We multiply our health total, and that'll do. I'm just hoping that I can get... Okay, so there are 2 full hearts there. So I can go up to full health if I want to. And realistically, if I go down to the next floor half health, or at half of a red heart, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I just really hope I can get my hands on the blood bag. Let's go down here, grab the bomb, go over here, grab half heart. I'm probably going to have to go back for the boss room or farm the rest of the floor, which does not actually seem like a bad idea at this point. Let's do that first and foremost. See what we need. And then we can go back to gambling. So we've got... Oh, these things. I was wondering... watch out for those. Oh, no. What? Okay. So, Liberty Cap. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. Weird. I don't actually know what that did for us. Oh, well. So, gotta be a little bit concerned. But now that I can fly, I'm not terribly concerned anymore. Because dodging enemies, like, I've got some kind of speed boost, too. I've got an orbital that just latches onto enemies and attacks them. I got a fair amount of cash, too. Okay, so these guys are inherently concerning, but not the end of the world. Just keep your distance. Okay, so I don't actually know if my little dude actually does damage. Okay, so I'm at 1.5 red hearts. I'm probably not going to do the battle room just because. I don't know, I could. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, I was really hoping for a blood bag instead. So now, let's do the battle room. Sometimes it's got nice stuff. And it's not super terrible. Unfortunately, I can't see, because of the lump of coal, I can't actually see my tear shots. What the crap are those things? Boy. At the very least, they seem to have limited range, so as long as I keep out of their field of fire, I'm gonna be fine. Let's just womp them. What else do we got? Oh, just you? Oh, that's actually pretty reasonable. I was a little bit scared along the way. Okay. And that was it, right? Yeah, so we got a shit ton of keys. Oh, that's nice. Battery. Double... Oh. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. Liberty Cap versus the AAA battery. Hold on. Okay, so I could go for the battery and just hope I could find the Book of Revelations or something like that, but that seems unlikely. So I'm going to go with it this way. Now let's get over to the shop and figure things out. Because the thing is, Liberty Cap gives us a random item per room. I'm going to go with the pill, see what it does. Oh, wait. Shouldn't have done that. I should have done this first. Because now we're up to 30 coins. I would have been at 40? 40. Oh, well. I should be fine, especially if we go gambling. And there's nothing else here. So, let's leave. So I don't need Anarchist Cookbook. Don't need any of the red hearts. Funny. I've got 2 red hearts, 2 spirit hearts, 2 black hearts. That was not expected. And we have an arcade. Oh. Got a donation box. Well, whatever. Kane is essentially lord of the arcade. We're making more money than we're losing here. Or at least we potentially will. The concern is, I'm hoping that it dumps some red hearts on us. Not much. Well, I'll see what's left on the floor before I come back. I think. Because this way we're full health, and I can come back and potentially blow up that. Spirit heart, eh? Wow. Okay, I can go down to 1.5 hearts. I might save the spirit heart just in case I take damn. Really? Actually, you know what I can do? 1, 2. There we go. Back to Horsey. Because this lets us come over here, go up to full health, and I could potentially farm some more money this way, though I'm not entirely certain that's remotely necessary. Okay, gotta watch out from both sides. Luckily, once you take them down 1 notch, they stop shooting things and they just kind of start moving around. But it seems like they don't always go down a notch. Sometimes they just die. Weird. Alright, well, works for me. Yep. Oh, that was dumb. Okay. So, honestly, we're in a good position. We can fly, we can shoot. I would love probably some more damage boosts. Quad shot would be amazing. I really don't want brimstone, but you know what, whatever. And weirdly enough, I actually really like chocolate milk. Another spirit heart. Because I found out last night, well, not found out so much as just I was using chocolate milk. Plus another thing, actually, that was like a charge shot. I think I had 2 to 3 charge shot type spells. And it was like, a lot of them were really useful. I don't remember what the magician does. Let's use it now, and then see what they do. I think it gives me homing tears, but it's hard to tell. Either way, we've got... Actually, what am I doing here? Who needs to move around when you can just, you know, hide on these areas, move back and forth, and they can't hit me? I just have to be careful, because it's pretty freaking small. But this lets me be a roving turret without actually being in danger. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Oh, well, we found these guys. I'll just avoid their shots a little bit. Luckily, I do damage, so that's nice. Okay, there's one. Come on. You, not coming to the party? I guess he doesn't feel like, celebrating with me. Celebrating his demise. Wonder if you can blow up the boss room door. Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. So what I'm going to do is just pop a bomb there. Free things up a little bit. And actually focus on shooting this guy. Oh, yep. Well, that was dumb. Oh, well, this is why I have all the extra spirit hearts. Because... Looks like we've got... Oh, you know what I can use? I can use that blood bag. And looks like it's us versus Mega Fatty. I think I fought Mega Fatty on this. Yeah, I've definitely fought Mega Fatty. So the thing is, Mega Fatty is kind of an interesting boss. He's actually pretty easy as long as you know what he does. And you're quick on the draw. Because he fires a lot of particles. His jumps are super quick, too. He's not like Monstro, where you can see him coming. But, since I can fly, half of the damage that he does is... not nearly as bad. I just gotta keep my distance here. Oh, he summoned little fart demons. Okay, so we get spirit hearts, and deal with the devil? No, pageant boy. I'm a little bit surprised no deal with the devil. I really don't exactly... Oh, you know what? No, I've been into a deal with the devil room. I'm trying to think. It's like, I remember in the previous one, it's actually recommended that you restart your game between Binding of Isaac runs, because there's some kind of weird crossover element between them. Like, your chances of getting a deal with the devil are reduced if you're playing in succession. I've never really been able to figure it out. Well, either way, let's get this and keep going. Not like it's going to make much of a difference to me, but if I have to open up any doors or chests, well, could always come in handy. And remember, there is actually a spirit heart hiding over places. Yeah, I knew I was missing something on this floor. I never actually found the item room. It's all the way over here. This is a big floor. I wonder if there are XL floors. Oh, well, poop. If there are, I've yet to run into them. Well, at the very least, there's also the shop, and I think I've already fought Greed, so we can go shopping. I think it's going to be the shop. Well, I know what this is. Converter. Convert your soul. Oh. I'm only going to use that once. So, what the converter does is it converts your soul hearts into regular hearts. That's fascinating. It makes sense. Butterbean. Reusable knockback. Oh. It's just the bean. Just renamed. Okay. Well, we've got 3 spirit hearts, 3 regular hearts. And I could do the boss fight room. It's tempting. How many? Yeah. I'm at least going to take a look at the contents. Plus get some cash. There we go. Let's grab what we can. Donate some cash, apparently. Ooh, I should probably donate a fair amount. I have to do it. Oh, that was kind of shit. Oh, well. It's us versus Chubbs. Well, actually, Chubbs is going to be pretty easy here, because unlike Azazel, and I really wish... I might actually have to raise the game on this game even more. I think it's at 120. I might have to raise it purely because I can't see my own attacks, which is kind of annoying. Like, I love the new tile sets and the new rooms that they've added to this game, but some of them are just flat out hard to distinguish, which is annoying. Not the end of the world, just annoying. Especially because I can't see my own shots. And just peep. Of course, it would be Peep. So, Peep's going to be kind of easy, kind of hard for us. Luckily, we don't have to worry about... his ground attack hitting us, but that's, like, the least threatening of all of his moves. Yep, well, damn. But I definitely don't do as much damage as when I'm playing with Azazel. So, it's kind of a neither here nor there type of thing. Just gotta watch out for his random butt blasts. And the eyes. The eyes, Lupus and... Oh, yep, got hit by the eyes. Not by anything else. Let's take him out. Okay, so we lost, I think, a Spirit Heart there. Not the end of the... I was really hoping that the red chest would actually give me something like Guppy. But I guess that's a little bit much to ask. Okay, and... this direction. I should be able to get back up to full health. So, going into that boss trap room was worthless. Disappointing. Not the end of the world. Okay. So, how are we doing? We're doing okay. We're full health. The Soul Converter was definitely interesting. I like the idea of it. Probably more than the execution. But it works. Death's 1. Oh, random... Oh, wait. This is a battle room. Whoops! I probably should have paid attention to that. Oh, well. Battle rooms are not the end of the world. I'll just kind of rotate around the room and not get hit. Unfortunately, I actually can't see my own attacks. So... Or at least not in battle rooms. So it does kind of end up being like a... I guess it is technically a trap battle room? Well, either way. I can't see my own attacks, which is not exactly the biggest of problems. Oh, interesting. So... he actually does do damage. He just doesn't do much. Yee. So, I can actually rely on him to do some amount of damage to these brain guys. I could actually just take second seat to him. Or back seat to him? Second seat? I don't even know. Come on. Do your luscious work. Save me time and effort. And money. Not really. I'm hoping I can get some more shops along the way with Spirit Hearts in them, especially considering how wealthy I am. Okay, so, also, fear, according to this game, doesn't actually, like, specifically make them run away from you. It just, oh, hi. Apparently you can cut the spinal-ish cord between those guys and their bodies. Did not expect that. But, fear tends to slow enemies down. It doesn't make them run away from you, specifically. Which, honestly, works better in my mind. Because... oh wait, I'm flying. I don't have to worry about anything. I was concerned for like half a second there. Okay, well, let's let him do his dirty work, because at the very least he can just debilitate that guy until... yeah, because it keeps coming up. You can debilitate it until I've cleared everybody else out. Yeah. I have yet to run into... run, I think, actually, where I haven't been able to fly. Come on. Do your thing. Do your thing, boy. At least the floating heads actually have less health, which is nice, and they don't charge you. Then again, I don't remember if the normal ones charge you either. Either way, works for me. I just gotta be patient. Because normally these guys are kind of annoying. I'm not good at maneuvering around 50% invincible enemies. Okay, what do we get? The world. Let's use it. So that gets us... well, we know where the boss is, secret room is, and... I guess we have to go this way first. I can skip a couple of these rooms, too. At least the brains themselves aren't going to be a serious problem for me, surely because, well, I can kind of hang out. Not have to worry about stuff. Beautiful. And there's no reason for me to go to the... freaking jumpers. And shooty faces. Rooms that I can't process, number 1. This kind. In fact, really it's just anything to do with the invincible stone faces that shoot at me. Because I don't process them as enemies very well. And it's... I actually probably could have dropped a bomb between the two of them. Oh, a bit too late for that one. We are so wealthy. So I think at this point I'm going to go into the donation room and donate a lot of money. It doesn't seem like there's any reason why not to. Oh, right, these guys jump. I forgot these guys jump. Just gotta avoid and destroy. Okay, there we go. Because the other guy is kind of being handled by... wow, he is actually really useful. What the crap is this? Best Bud, Sworn Protector. I have no idea. Because I've got my one guy. Yeah, can't put those out. Okay, so we could buy... I think that's the deck of cards? Well, let's see what it is. Starter deck, extra card room, and death, and spirit heart. Don't need the key. Now let's donate a lot of cash. Because the thing is, we don't need to save for an arcade, so... map is apparently... I broke it. Well, apparently the donation machine is a way of unlocking items, but I'm gonna have to remember that for the future. Actually, no reason why I came down here. Oh well. Bit late for that one. So, luckily, I'm actually really glad that I've got our, like, fear guy. And I wonder if Sworn Protector has like, a hand in how he works. So we also have Temperance. Not a whole lot of red hearts have dropped, though. There's, like, one in the very beginning. And, of course, I'm going to... I'm probably going to use it. It just... It's an interesting question of, should I use it now? Or wait until a floor when I have a lot of health. Sitting around. I don't know. Ooh. Nope, not doing that yet. Just in the off chance that I somehow take a bunch of really stupid damage. Because that's an Eternal Heart. Also, Temperance. Don't want to use that with Temperance. Okay, we're fighting war. Interesting. Horseman of the Apocalypse. His moveset's been changed too. I have to say, I really like the visual... I walked right into that one. I have to say, I really enjoy the visual differences of all of the horsemen now. They seem far more unique and interesting to me. Oh, originally. Hey, there's our Sworn Protector. So I guess the Sworn Protector only pops out if we've taken a hit. Interesting, kind of disappointing, but doesn't... It's not that odd to me. Okay, now war's onto the chase you phase, and that's actually perfectly acceptable for me, because, you know what? I got just random damage that hits him. Yeah, he does actually... No? Huh. No deal with the devil, either. Weird. Alright, so I could probably put down Temperance. We've got... Yeah, I'm gonna put it down. I'll put it down right here. It's a bit of a shame that you can't cheese it anymore by continually ramming yourself into it to get extra healing. Or not extra healing, extra effects out of the... Oh, good. Whew. That was actually a little bit scary there. I thought for a second I'd wasted part of a Spirit Heart, but no, I just picked something up. Oh, that was good. Okay. So we might not be able to go up to full health, but we'll be able to go up to mostly full health, I think. Is the point I'm going for here? Nope, full health. And we've got that Eternal Heart, so that's going to put us up at 4 hearts. That's really good. For a second, I thought I'd screwed the pooch on that one. Okay, so I believe that's going to give us another heart once I get down the floor. Oh, right, there are 2 more here. Well, too late to use the portable blood bag, but at the same time, I have no use for it. Not at least... in this situation. So now we're 4 hearts, 3 spirit hearts, and we can fly, we can do a fair amount of damage. Oh, right, these guys go invisible. Luckily, we've got our little man to help us out there. Whew! Pair of big rooms, really? Oh, these are the parasite launchers. That's actually far more encouraging, because the thing is, normally, the, like, headless, the non-parasite versions... Question. Okay, they do actually lose the parasite on their head. Yep. Okay. There are non-parasite versions too. Surprise! That kind of sucks. Oh well, not the end of the world. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Let's just see if there are any other ones. I gotta worry about him a little bit. Oh well, not the end of the world. I would like to get my dude hooked on him. But I don't think it's gonna work. Either that or I can... Whoa! He explodes. Because if I can get him hooked... then I really don't even have to stick around. I just gotta get close. There we go. And he does the dirty work for me. So, we've lost... That's a golden poop. Just gonna put a bomb there. Interestingly enough, that does not actually destroy the golden poop. Well, it's not a big deal for me. And... Close enough. I've got 9 bombs, 11 keys, so we're sitting in some pretty good positioning here. I just need more items. And I think because I didn't quit out of it... This is exciting. Huh. Interesting. So they're all just going to stay there. Well, that actually works for me. Because the thing is... Whoops, that's not the button I wanted to push. I actually wanted to use that later. Let's see. Okay, so that puts out the fires. So now they're going to kind of come my direction, but only if and when they can see me. Okay. They're flipping out a little bit, but if I can do some damage to them before they all come after me. Here we go. Come on, you savages. Your death is in my hands. Okay. And I guess that's it. Okay, let's just blow up a couple of rocks. I have half a mind to actually blow up more than that, but let's waste a couple of keys, get in here. Those are troll bombs. This is not what I was expecting, but I'm okay with it. Because we get a bunch of taros. Guppy's paw. Okay. High Priestess. Lovers. Strength. Justice. Don't remember what justice does. Okay, so we're in an interesting position here. And what I'm going to do... Let's try and get out of here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is come back to that room and think about this for a little while. I want to find that boss, because if I can find the boss, we'll probably be better. So here's the thing. We could get like a... What, 12 spirit hearts? At the cost of all the rest of our life. It would work, but it would be risky. Because there's no way we can recover that. Also would prevent us from gambling a whole heck of a lot. Well, that was not what I was expecting. Probably should have just sat on the screaming face thing. The stars. I think that teleports us somewhere. Hell yeah. Okay, so things have just gotten more exciting. Because now we've got probably one of my favorite items in the game. These guys are problematic, though. So, I really like the technology weapon. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage in comparison to a lot of other ones, but it's still pretty good. Okay, and donation machine apparently is broken for the remainder of this. So I'm going to get the Steam Sale, which reduces the price of that Spirit Heart. And I think the ending situation here is I am actually going to go for Guppy's Paw. Well, at the very least, I'm going to pick it up, but I'm probably going to use it, because I'm feeling pretty good about things here. I've got huge amounts of damage, or at least I've got a couple of different damage boosts, and we've got some pretty good clearing potential. Not a whole lot of burst damage. What the crap was that? That was a noise. Oh, what? Okay, so I gotta watch myself, because apparently Mom's severed hand will Oh, it's not Mom's severed hand? Or maybe it is? Okay, there are 2 of them. Weird, I've never run into that enemy before. Well, now I know. Oh, neat. I really do wish technology would strike through stuff, but it's not the end of the world. It does strike through these guys and hurt them, which is exactly what I was hoping for. That saves me a lot of time and effort. But I wish it would shoot over rocks, too. Because if I could just shoot through the entire room, I could just hide, you know, on the far end and just be like, yeah, screw you guys. I have money and technology. I'm like literally Iron Man, except for not really. That'd be cool if there was like an Iron Man knockoff suit in this game. I look stupid. I've got like the pageant boy, but it... Oh, God. So, I've also got like some kind of weird cancer baby attached to my head. And, oh, right, stem cells. So it kind of looks like the crown from... Oh, there are 3 of them. It looks like the crown from pageant boy has just been embedded in my face. Painfully. Okay. Can confirm, will hit you no matter where you are in the room. Which is terrifying, but we're fine mostly. Well, this is an interesting room. How would... God, that I could see that being absolutely murder. 2 of spades. I think that doubles our keys. Perfect. I could see that being absolute murder on somebody who doesn't have any level of flight. Also, we found the boss room at long last. I'll mess around with the boss room in a bit. Because the one consideration I have with Guppy's Paw is whatever is in the Deal with the Devil room. Because... oh, shit. Well, I messed that one up. I was not counting my floors. Either that or this is an XL floor? Ow. Freaking hands. So... oh, shoot. And there's a bunch of... oh, no. I was messing this one up bad. I really need to count my floors. Unfortunately, I'm not paying attention to the map very well either. And so I'm actually having trouble figuring out where everything is. Oh, man. Well, I guess this is my wake-up call. It's one of those where it's like, I'm not an expert at Binding of Isaac in the slightest, so I'm learning things as we go along here. And some of them are harsh lessons. Some of them are lessons that I do not want to learn, but I'm learning them. Because I think I have at least 2 or 3 spirit hearts left behind just because I was not paying attention. Oh well, the end of the world. I'll be fine. I've got 4 hearts to begin with, but what I should have done, what I really should have done, was... I'm not even going to get the Deal with the Devil in here. Oh, well. Yeah, I can't leave. What's Justice do? Just gives me some random crap. Damn! Can I bomb my way out? Nuts. Fuck. Oh well, I will learn from that mistake. That's for certain. Unfortunately, this may end up being bad for us. At the very least, we've got a shit ton of keys, so I can pick all of them up. If I could find an arcade, that'd be kind of nice. Wait, this is a battle room. I don't feel like doing it. Probably didn't need to open that up either. Oh well, if I ever... what the crap is this thing? Go up! Ah! Okay. Be wary. He will pop out beneath you, and you will not appreciate it. The question is, if I stay on these rocks, will he pop out? Yeah, he will. Okay. So what I can do is, while he's down in the... okay. While he's down in the ground, I'm just going to come down to these rocks and be safe. Because him popping out is going to hurt a lot. No more deals with the devil. At least we got technology along the way. Is he coming back? I think he's some kind of boss. I've just never run into him before. He's definitely a fascinating type, but I don't really like him. The fact that he can... well, I've unlocked the cellar. Oh, it's a different type of floor. I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, see, these are the pimples that I was talking about that I usually find on the womb. Weird. Alright, well, works for me. I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'll be mostly fine. Okay. And I'm still salty about the whole Guppy's Paw thing. But at the very least, we are going to be able to kind of keep up our health purely because of the heart drops in this area. Whereas Spirit Hearts, you don't get those back. So there are, you know, benefits and detractions for that mistake. And our chances of getting Guppy at this point are slim to none, pretty much. Well, let's just laser this guy to death and back. And then keep my distance, because these guys suck. It's not like he can fly across the gap, I think. Actually, don't even remember. Well, let's see. Well, It's not what I was expecting. Do I do it? Fuck it. Let's try it. Well, okay. So, situation is, we have like 14 spirit hearts now, which is really useful. Problem being, I lose them, I don't get them back. That said, maybe we'll be fine here. I don't know. You're a fan. I don't remember what that one does. I don't have that damage to deal with these guys. I don't have the damage reduction either, and I don't have Polaroid. Well. We'll figure it out. And, I mean, worst comes to worst, not the end of the world if I lose. I'm definitely doing better than the previous run. Sort of? I really wish I'd used Guppy's Paw, though, because had I used Guppy's Paw, it would have enabled us to, you know, on the previous floor, it would have enabled us to, let's take out these guys. It would have enabled us to get the deal with the devil on the previous floor, but at the cost of some of our spirit hearts, which we do kind of desperately need at this point. I don't know. It's a complicated situation. Oh, I see. There is one skull on the ground, but I'm trying to take out the weird things. Let's just murder him. Okay, so he's just randomly shooting stuff out. Interesting. Whew. Well, I'm not dead yet. This is the main point I'm pushing for here. That was bad. Oh, we found the boss room. Probably not gonna make much of a difference. Who are we fighting? Conquest. Yes, we're fighting the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. For whatever reason. Weird. Oh, it's just pile driver. I'm not terribly confident in our successes here. I'm just gonna toss a bomb there, bust up a couple of the rocks. If I can bust up the rocks in the center of the room, I was hoping I'd hit him with the rock. Let's see, which direction is he coming from? Here he is. Yeah, we don't do much damage. Technology 1, 2? The problem with it does not do much damage. It's like super sustained damage, but does not actually do much. I really wish those light beams actually had like a bit of a warning, but they just kind of come down. Oh well, I'll just be careful, I think. But yeah, well, this is fascinating. So I guess that's one way I can do a lot of damage to him, especially with our strike through. But jeez. So I think he's stopped doing the weird. Please don't hit me. Okay. Whew. And we get flight and holy death versus flight and dash attack. I'm gonna go with the white pony. I don't know. Makes me feel fancy. Let's see. I'm just gonna go down. More rooms are probably just gonna result in my faster approaching death. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Cross the board here. Just gotta... Oh, come on. I was really expecting them to only pop up. One thing I don't like about this game, there are a lot of enemies that will just pop up directly beneath your feet, and that's something I'm not very appreciative of. Okay, let's just blow that up. Perfect. And wail on him. Now, I could go into the curse room. Not sure if I want to or not. Because... Huh. Well, that works for me. Holy crap, that actually has seriously boosted our damage, too. Weird. And very, very appreciated. Because random blood clot in the rocks doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but it does kind of make the case that I should probably be blowing up a hell of a lot more rocks. Now, the other thing that I really probably should have done, as far as this run goes, is actually held onto Guppy's Paw, because I think you can convert empty heart containers, and I could have actually just held onto Guppy's Paw. The only problem is I wouldn't have been able to fly, which would have actually made this entire situation a little bit on the harder side of things. Oh well, he's almost dead. Blood clot did seriously help us. I'm just gonna toss a couple of bombs here, see if I can get the rock. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why Dwayne Johnson would be in, but... Why Dwayne Johnson would be in Binding of Isaac. What the shit is this room? Double bosses. What kind of awful situation is this? Oh well, this is a lot more manageable, but we are getting low on health. I also have, quote-unquote, eternal life. Guppy's collar. I wonder if Guppy's collar is actually considered a Guppy item now. That's an interesting question. I don't know. I was really hoping that would give me, like, Guppy's head or something, and then I'd become Guppy, and then everything would be okay. But it did not, and everything is not okay. Oh well, I'm just gonna toss bombs down. I don't think I'm gonna be using a heck of a lot of bombs, and I would actually really prefer... Oh, shit. Freaking spiders. I forgot spiders. Well, we're on Utero too, so I've got, what, 5 hearts to beat Mom's heart? Our chances are, I'm not going to say slim, but our chances do kind of suck, especially because our DPS is garbage. Yeah, we are down to 2 hearts already. This is kind of hella bad, but at least we're not a helipad. Gotta avoid the shots. The fuck? This is rough. Okay, let's just destroy these guys. Gonna hang out over here. At least we've got our, like, fear dude helping us out. Okay. We're not dead yet, weirdly enough. But we've got 1 heart, and I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. There we go. Okay, now... I thought I had eternal life. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'll have to figure out what Guppy's collar does, because it said ×1, question mark. I don't know. Either way, that was a good run, and once again I died on the heart, largely because of mistakes I made, and overall inexperience, but at the same time, it was still quite fun. So, I'll see you guys on the next run of Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and, we'll just keep throwing ourselves at the bleeding halls of the womb, I guess. Ew, that sounds pretty awful, actually, kind of gross. Either way, see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.